Hi guys, welcome back to another video of the Chameleon. Today, again, a totally different era. Here's my wargaming table setup for the 100-Year War, in particular the Battle of Crécy, which I would like to start with. And we will later play the Battle of Agincourt. Now, I was actually thinking of renaming this channel the HDHD channel or the Chaos channel because, I tend to switch from project to project within weeks, and I can hardly focus on anything. So I do some figures, I paint them up quickly, I put them on the table, then I have to do something else, and then I cannot mass paint very well. So what I always do is, and if you have HDHD or problems with focusing and you still love this hobby, is I advise you to just pick 10 figures and finish them. Don't stop until they're finished, and then the next day another 10, or else you're gonna make a mess. Now, yeah, the 100-Year War, awesome. Yes, I was busy on Napoleonics. I have like thousands of Napoleonic figures ready to be painted, begging for me to paint them. But I'm not sure which rule set to use, and therefore I'm not sure how to paste them. So I'm thinking, I heard some tips already in the previous video from Donkey Milkman. Looked into it, and so that was pretty interesting. Also thinking of the Ballast Napoleonics, and maybe black powder, but black powder I'm not sure about. So anyways, here are my summer wargame mat and my terrain. This is a church I cut out from styrofoam, still have to add some and still have to highlight it. Not finished yet, just wanted to put it on the table. You may have seen this before. This is a rail, also made from styrofoam. So I hand carved that out. And yeah, here we got, of course, CDs. Looking great. These are actually pebbles, also a CD. And this is again styrofoam. Just wanted to have some ancient looking ruins in there for my English landscape. Alright. So here we got the English army. In the back we got a regiment of the men-at-arms. Here a regiment of Knights of the Realm with lancers. Regiment of longbow archers. Dismounted knights. Of course a cannon, which was first used at the Battle of Crécy. Not crazy, but Crécy. Crécy. I think you pronounce it. I don't know. Another regiment of dismounted knights, more longbow archers with stakes in front to deter a cavalry attack, and here Royal Knights. And there's still a lot of stuff still to be done. I got still a lot of knights for the English, some more cavalry, and about 3 regiments more of longbow archers, because they were the vast majority in the English army at the time. So here we got the French. And the French army is very chivalrous. You know, England was already experimenting with different types of things and letting a bit loose of the whole feudal system. But France really stuck to it, and that's why the French didn't have any cannons. They didn't have longbow archers, but crossbows. And so instead, I gave them a catapult. So they still have some. The idea was to still give the French some heavy artillery to hit back over longer range. Here we got dismounted knights. Mounted knights with lancers. Royal Knights. Regiment of crossbows. This is all 1/72 scale, like usual, and 2 more units of dismounted knights. And I'm still looking for some 2 more kits, which is titled French Infantry of the 100-Year War. And they include like pikemen and levies, and I want to include them in there. And I might actually expand and also do the Burgundians, because where I'm from is actually a Burgundian culture. This town was almost the capital of Burgundy, so that's actually my heritage. And I would like to make an army, even though they got their asses kicked by the French. But, you know, I'm still gonna try to change history, of course. Yeah, these are also for the French. More cavalry, some infantry, some knights. So there's gonna be at least 2 more regiments of those guys and 1 more of that, of the Royal Knights. Because the French had a lot of cavalry and a lot of knights, so and the cannon actually is very difficult to hit something with, but it cost in the Battle of Crécy, when it hit a thick pack rank of French troops, of course it would wreck them, wreak havoc. But what it also did was when a shot went off, and I was last week, I was in Waterloo, and I heard a cannon shot go off, and then that's the ground trembles, and these guns they fly back 2 meters while weighing like 600 kilos, you know. So that's a tremendous power, and you can imagine when you have never heard of that before, when you never heard of a cannon, you never heard a shot going off, and you're running into that, facing that thing, and all of a sudden there comes a huge puff of smoke and a shot going off. That would cause terror. So what I'm using for this is some tweak rules of Warhammer. So made it a little bit simpler, added some characteristic rules. Yeah, this is a piece of shit, to be honest, because I still have to type it out on the computer, but I just thought this up and from my head, and it looks solid. It's solid in my head anyways, but I still have to type it out so it's understandable for other people. So let me know what you think. I'll be starting soon with the Napoleonics. I have a lot of Napoleonics laying around. As you can see, I have thousands, and there's another box coming in. Yeah, I made a great deal. It's gonna take me ages to paint all this, but it hardly cost me anything, to be honest. So that's a lot of stuff. If you have any suggestions for rule systems for the Napoleonics or how to base them, please let me know, because I'm waiting to start pinning those guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.